It's November 22nd, so let's find out what happened today in history. November 22nd. There really is only one major thing we want to talk about today. On November 22nd, 1963, John F. Kennedy is assassinated. President Kennedy was in Dallas, Texas to promote his new frontiers policies, as well as to keep an eye on his 1964 re-election. When, at approximately 12:30 p.m., from the 6th floor of the Texas Book Depository, Lee Harvey Oswald would fire 3 shots. One of the shots would hit and injure then Texas Governor John Connally. But the shot that would hit JFK would prove fatal, as he is pronounced dead 30 minutes later. Kennedy is only the 4th U.S. president to ever be assassinated, and this would send shockwaves across the United States as the nation would mourn the passing of its president. Now, for more information on the Kennedy assassination, here's my good friend Hunter from Unexpected History.
Thank you, Mr. Cho. For my part of this video, I'll be laying out a few facts about JFK and the assassination you might not know, like this first one. Lee Harvey Oswald wasn't the only person looking to do harm to Kennedy. Shortly after JFK won the 1960 presidential election, 73-year-old retired postal worker Richard Pavlik loaded his 1950 Buick with a considerable amount of dynamite. The virulent anti-Catholic stalked the president-elect for quite some time, eventually catching up with Kennedy on December 11th in Palm Beach, Florida, as the Kennedys were about to leave for Sunday Mass. The plan was to detonate the dynamite-laden car in an attempt on Kennedy's life, but Pavlik aborted the attempt because he wished no harm on Jackie and the kids. He was arrested 4 days later by an alert Palm Beach patrolman. Never prosecuted due to a mental illness, Pavlik was released from a mental institution in 1966 and passed away in 1977. Jackie Kennedy famously refused to change out of the clothes she was wearing when her husband was assassinated, pointedly stating that she wanted them to see what they have done. She was still wearing them, complete with her husband's bloodstains, while standing next to Lyndon Johnson as he was sworn in as the next president aboard Air Force One. The outfit was donated to the National Archives and Records Administration, but cannot be put on public display until 2103 due to an agreement with JFK and Jackie's daughter, Caroline Kennedy. When Jack Ruby ended Oswald's life 2 days after Kennedy's death, it was the first homicide ever caught on live TV. Dallas Police Department homicide captain John William Fritz was the lead interrogator of Oswald after the latter was arrested for the assassination. But did you know Fritz was also part of the law enforcement team that hunted the notorious Bonnie and Clyde in 1934? The Lincoln Continental limousine JFK rode in that awful day was cleaned and returned to service, and continued transporting presidents until 1977.